We've been talking a lot about spring, summer content. It's a little depressing right now because winter is holding on for dear life. Nonetheless, we're going to keep that thing going, but it is Wednesday. So you guys know this is kind of like supposed to be our sample decant series. And so we're going to keep that going. I'm going to do something I normally don't do. We're going to do 3 different fragrances today. And so the first one I'm going to smell is one I've been excited about actually getting a chance. I'm highly thinking about buying a full bottle of this soon before we get heavy into spring. So we have a sample of Dolce Melodia, all right, which is from the brand of Sospiro. Also going to jump over here in a Scentbird that I received last month, but haven't gotten a chance to smell it yet, from Acqua de Parma. We have Arancia di Capri. All right, there we go right there. And then the last one is actually a clone or an impression from my boys over in Chicago. We have from Yom Layl. This is called A'Attish. All right, and this is their version of God of Fire. All right, so if you're excited about that, definitely stick around. If you're not excited about that, please stick around. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and jump into today's conversation. Yo, what's going on, Party People, Fat Boy family? I hope that you are having an amazing week. It's Wednesday, it's hump day, so we're halfway to the weekend. Really, you got one more day, you know, because today, by the time you're watching this, you're probably halfway through, and hopefully it gets you through this midday slump that I feel like I'm going through myself because it's just ugly outside and it's cold, it's wet. It's not really somewhere you want to be. Nonetheless, definitely appreciate you stopping by. Feel free, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. And while you're at it, go ahead and click the bell so you can be notified every single time I post new content to the channel. But let's go ahead and jump in today's conversation. Like I said in the pre-roll, gonna be hitting some samples of some spring, summer fragrances or whatever. And so I want to start first again with the sample of Dolce Melodia. Shout out to Fragged Out, Swagged Out, compliments by way of Elroy, my boy Josh and Charlotte. I have not smelt this since we were in Charlotte or whatever, so I could not tell you exactly what this smells like. I don't remember. I just know it's definitely one of those things. I'm not gonna say hyped. When people say hyped, you know, it's highly touted. It's highly talked about. People love to exhort this fragrance, you know what I'm saying? So I know it's definitely gonna be a summer banger. You know, we're still sticking to that citrus, but I'm gonna spray it first and then we're gonna pull up the notes and see exactly what we got going on. So I'm gonna get it on the hand here, 2 sprays. All right, 2 full sprays. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't get a lot of citrus immediately, and that's kind of what I expected. What is in this? Wow. Okay. It's changing. Like, this joint is literally changing. It's weird because I got a lot of sweetness in the middle. Like, this smells, and not in the middle, in the top. Like, even on them first initial sprays, I got like this sweetness that smells similar to something. Not like caramel, but okay. So I get this feel. So the dry down, the middle and the dry down that I kind of get, that syrupy candy apple smell I get from like smoking hot, especially in Mash Rabia from the Latafa that you normally get in the middle. I immediately got that in the opening. So that's kind of crazy. And then all of these fruits just start coming in. So it's like a fruit cocktail. I definitely get orange. You can tell there's some florals in here. Definitely. Like some type of white floral. I'm getting that wafting sensation. I'm getting that wafting sensation that I always tell y'all about. The butterflies. This is nice. This is nice. It's like, it's orange, but it's something else that makes it like super juicy, and almost like candied at the same time. Like super juicy, super candied, like a candied orange almost. So like, you know, I like eating those old school orange slices. It kind of gives me that feel. I mean, I'll just cut to the chase. I can definitely, so me thinking about wanting to get a full bottle of this, yeah. I'm with a full bottle of this. Because again, you still have that sweetness. And as it starts to continue to work its way through, I know there has to be some vanilla in here. Like I'm getting that musk and that vanilla. So you get that sweetness all the way through, but that fruit juice really just kind of sits on top. So as that continues to develop and dry down, let's actually pull up the notes here. All right, so in the top, mandarin orange, and saffron, all right? And then in the middle, so this is where the white florals are coming from. You got that gardenia, black currant, rose, pear, and jasmine. Okay, cool. And then in the base, that muskiness I was talking about, the white musk, vanilla, and sandalwood. And I can see the rose in their hair. I can see the rose in there slightly, how it kind of sits. I know a lot of times we get accused of, people feel like, oh, y'all change your tune once you read the notes. It's like, no, you smell what you smell. But again, to me, this is citrus, florals, specifically those white florals. Like I said, that gardenia, that jasmine, that is heavy. I kind of get some of that rose in there as it continues to develop, and musk. You get citrus, white florals, and musk. I'm kind of glad this is not like a BR 540 with a bunch of fruit thrown at it. I'm glad this stays away from that. Now, me personally, I don't get a lot of pear. I don't get a lot of pear, and maybe because now I'm so used to smelling pear. Like I got this Paris corner joint that's pear. Ex Nihilio, you know, we just kind of talked about Lattafa in Art of Universe. Pear, you know what I'm saying? Dominant. So I'm not getting that specifically here, and it could just be the way it's blended in with everything, but you still, so now as things begin to dry down, you get that nice sweet vanilla, just creamy, sweet, musky fragrance, but that fruit, like is still sitting on top. So that orange kind of peekaboo kind of peeks his head through or whatever. So that's good. That's good. Like this is definitely full bottle worthy. Something I'm gonna buy tomorrow. I doubt it. Like it doesn't wow me like that. But it is a very nice fragrance. Very nice fragrance. And if I'm not mistaken, I feel like Sospiro is a brand of Xerjoff. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's a brand of Xerjoff. Xerjoff makes great fragrances, so no surprise in here. But yeah, this ain't gonna last long. I might get one wear out of this, maybe Valentine's Day. This is sexy enough to pull off, I mean, right now. Again, I was kind of expecting something definitely spring or summer. I think this is strong enough to carry even in the wintertime. Okay. All right. So that's that. Let's, next one, we'll just go in order. All right. Next one, let's go to Acqua. And I can't even read that myself. The Acqua de Parma. And this specifically is the Arancia de Capri. All right, and this is the one I got from Scentbird. Don't y'all sleep on Scentbird. I'm trying to tell you, it'll introduce you, especially for those of you who are trying to grow in fragrances. It's a good way to introduce you. All right, so we're gonna go on this hand. 2 sprays, full sprays. Oh, now that citrus is kind of what I was expecting with the Dolce Melodia. Oh yeah, that's right up my alley. That's right up my alley. I wish it was a little sweeter in the opening, but I'm gonna see what happens. I'm gonna see what happens. Definitely, I know there's bergamot there. I know there's orange there because you get that right off the top. This is good. Definitely spring and summer. Like definitely we getting a bottle of this. And I think it's an EDT. I think that's the only downside. But some EDTs perform, you know what I'm saying? So, but I could see this being like I bet people probably compare this to Afternoon Swim. The Imaginations, not Pacific Chill, because that goes a melon route. Afternoon Swim is heavy on the orange. But then Imagination, you have that tea, you know, and that mint that's in there, which you don't get here. But of course, everybody compares any type of citrus fragrance to those things. So that's why I brought that up. All right, now we're starting to get something more earthy. Not like patchouli earthy, but it's some type of herb. What's the word? Herbaceous. Look at me, you know what I'm saying? It's something earthy coming in. This is good though, this is nice. Citrus is still there, the orange, the mandarin. I feel like it's lime. Super aromatic though. This is definitely, it's all aromatics. That's the one thing about citrus. A lot of citrus fragrances are aromatic. This is definitely aromatic. All right, and I'm gonna wait and see. Let's give it a little bit more time. Let's pull up the notes here. Acqua. Okay. Orange, mandarin, bergamot, and limone. Lemon limonade. So it's not lemon, limonade. Okay. Petitgrain and cardamom in the middle. So that petitgrain is probably the greenness or the earthiness that I'm starting to get. Like I said, it wasn't, patchouli has a very distinct smell. Petitgrain, that makes sense right there. That's probably where some of those aromatics are coming from as well. And then caramel and musk. This musk gonna take a while to dry down because I ain't getting that yet. I like when you sample stuff. I like when you're discovering stuff for the first time. I like these kind of videos because some of y'all want to rush and be like, you know, does it smell good? Does it this? But I'm like, yo, like some of these fragrances actually take time. They are well done. They are well blended. They are perfected. And it's just not, we gonna spray and then see what it smells like. It's like, no, we have to let it go through the opening, let the oils burn off in the order that they're supposed to, go through the heart in the middle and get to that dry down, because you can love the opening and hate the dry down. You can hate the opening and love the dry down, you know, so that could kind of determine. I'm in love with the opening. It's interesting how that caramel, so I don't think it's like a heavy dose of caramel. I think it's just enough caramel to kind of add some sweetness to it with that musk to kind of give it something different. So I'm wondering what this would be like in super high heat. I'm wondering once we get to like 80-degree weather, 85-degree weather, how this would actually perform in some sun. I'm a fan though. I'm a fan. I know these aren't like terribly expensive either. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a big fan. Shout out. Okay. Shout out to Scentbird. I appreciate that. So we 2 for 2 today. Both of those are full bottle worthy. Yo, this Sospiro is punching. It just, I get the pear now. It's crazy how I get that pear and I wasn't getting it before. Like once everything is kind of dried down, and look at the way that joint is sitting on my skin, yo. Whew. Can't really see it but it's thick. Ooh. All right, okay. That's good. That's good. Sample it. You know, scent split. You can, like I said, I got this in person, but I get all my samples mostly from Scent Split. I got a link down in the description. Check that out. Same thing with this Acqua de Parma. This is good too. Like I said, the caramel is not there to take the sweetness over the top. It's just to combine with that cardamom and to give that muskiness just a little elevated, but it's perfect. All right, we 2 for 2. Sample that as well. Like I said, both you can hit Scent Split for both of them. I do know I've seen them up there before. All right, let's go. Let's move on to the last one. Again, we got this. I don't know why it's named this A'Attish. Some of y'all will give me a lesson at some point and tell me what that actually means. And this is from Yom Layl. And this is their version of God of Fire. Right? It just smells good. Let me get a whiff of myself. So, all right. I'm trying to stay away from the more dominant fragrance. All right, the more dominant fragrance is on my left hand, so I'm gonna spray over here on this hand. Ooh, whoop. We 3 for 3. Ooh, mango. Ooh, mango. Ooh, mango. Mmm. But it's like the slightest spice. The slightest bit. Like the slightest spice. It's good. This is crazy aromatic. There's some sweetness here with that that mango. You can tell it's not like, there's some citrus here beyond the mango. Because you get the mango, that slightest bit of spice. It's like something else. It could be bergamot, it could be lemon, but it's not a lot. I know it's not orange. It's not lime. I don't know. We'll see when we get to the notes. Nice fruit and spice. Not like spicy, but spice is there. You know what I'm saying? But there's some sweetness there that's not mango. Like, I don't know. But it's something else sweet. It's something outside of the mango that's giving it some sweetness with that spice. This is good. Now, in terms of, I know somebody's gonna ask this, closeness to God of Fire. What is it? Stephanie Lucas? Humbert, Stephanie Lucas, God of Fire. This is good. Let me keep this on over here because that Dolce Melodia is going crazy. To me, this is a lot more refined than Latafa, which is Maison Alhambra, which is Latafa. Maison Alhambra is the Septre Malachite. That Septre Malachite is good. It pushes a little bit more in the, well, I'm not gonna say that. To me, that's a little bit sweeter. It's a little bit sweeter. You can tell it's there. It's like, okay, we get the God of Fire thing, but this to me, Yom Layl did a great job with the blending because you could still pick out certain things. You just don't get this blast of like mango. You get the mango. You get that spice in there. You get like some type of lifting. It's not lime. It could be lemon. It could be bergamot. You know, I don't think it's bergamot. It could be one of those. We smell bergamot in pretty much everything, so we kind of have an idea of what bergamot smells like, but it's not lime. It may be lemon or one of these fake lemons that, you know, they got these crazy names. And then there's something else going on. There's some other type of sweetness. I don't know what it is though. It's almost like there's some, not mint, not something like between mint and eucalyptus, where it's like, it's not wafting, but it's lit. Like this is super aromatic, in my opinion. This is much more refined. Let's pull up the notes. This is much more refined than Septre Malachite so far. I know somebody's gonna ask, so that's why I did want to go ahead and do that. So let's go here. Not Septre Malachite. A'Attish. Yom Layl. All right, and I gotta pull this directly from Yom Layl's website instead of Fragrantica. So in the top, duh, you got mango, ginger, lemon. Okay, so we were kind of on that, but the red berries, I don't know what that could be, but that's the other sweetness. You know what I'm saying? Like the spice or whatever, because in the middle you got coumarin, jasmine, and cedar. So that spice that I was kind of getting, the ginger, the ginger and the coumarin was kind of giving me that. Like I said, there's some other sweetness in there that's not mango. So red berries technically could be anything. Base, you get musk, amber, argwood, so basically oud, cypriol oil, and then Nagar Martha. Nagar. So I'm gonna say Nagar Martha. I don't know what that is. Let's look it up. Nagar Martha. Oh, so this is combined with the cypriol oil. It's like a plant. Rich, persistent, woody, earthy, deep, somewhat peppery aroma with smoky. So remember when I said there was like some type of mint eucalyptus feel? Not necessarily that, but it kind of puts you in the mind of something that's lifting. Obviously, that's probably where that's coming from. I keep having to move this hand. Just like this earthy, like this earthiness or whatever. So that's crazy. Like all three of these. Yeah, all three of these. All three of these. That Sospiro though, that Dolce Melodia. Woo, woo. Man. So I'm gonna say star of the show. That Dolce Melodia is booming. Star of the show today is Dolce Melodia, but I'll be honest with you. I feel like you can wear this any time of the year. I would almost be afraid to wear this in high heat because it is sweet. I wasn't expecting it to be this much sweetness. Definitely springtime. Summertime would scare me. Like summer nights when it's a little cool, you know, the sun is not out. You know, I could be wrong on that, but that's just my opinion in smelling that because that's crazy. Acqua de Parma, I really like that. To me, that's definitely daytime. Definitely daytime. I think you could, that's just an easy reach. I want to smell like some citrus. You know, you going to a day party, graduation party, birthday party, going to a winery or something in the summertime. But it's an EDT, so I'm wondering. It's beautiful, nice. Just, I'm wondering what the longevity on that is going to be like. You know, probably not going to be that great after probably like a couple of hours. And then the last one, this Yom Layl, man, it's good too. So the Dolce Melodia definitely star of the show. The Yom Layl and the Acqua de Parma definitely good, hold their own weight. But that Dolce Melodia is crazy pushing. So listen, if you've stuck around this long, I already know you're part of the family. Hit me in the comments. Let me know what you think. Do you have any of these? Do you have all three? Do you think they're worth sampling? Again, Yom Layl, you can go directly to that site. I feel like they're doing something with like free 10 mLs or something like that. All the links have been in the description. I know Dedrick has a code. I think it's Dedrick 10. I think it's that Dedrick 10, where you can get a free 10 ml when you purchase a full bottle. I tell y'all though, just get the discovery set. You get 5 fragrances. You get 5. This is one of the 5 of the last. You get 5. You get a book of 5 fragrances, so you can add that to one of them, or you can go to Scentbird, you know, or you can get the Dolce Melodia and the Acqua de Parma. You can get those from Scent Split. It's probably going to be cheaper, so I have a link for that down in the description as well. Or you can go to Scentbird and get the free 10 ml when you purchase a full bottle from Yom Layl, or you can get the 30. It's good enough. You can get a 30, but definitely sample first. Sample. That's why we're doing this series. But also on your way out, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and click the bell to be notified every single time I post new content to the channel. Until next time, y'all be easy, stay safe. I'll catch you guys in the next video.